Okay, so it's about 12 noon right now, and the reason I'm coming to you with a video this early is because I had a meeting at 8 o'clock in the morning at work. Yay! Had to be up at 6 a.m. to get ready for it, do things, whatever, showed up. The whole thing was about how we're not cleaning properly, and how security's lacking, and how we're all having problems getting indoors and stuff, and I'm just like, okay. Like, that's totally what I wanted to know at 8 in the morning. That's totally perfect. That is great. That is exactly what I wanted to be learning right now, but whatever. So, we learned how to, secure the doors, apparently. We had to put out, things, whatever. It was really annoying. It was like 2 hours of them just reiterating the exact same lesson over and over. And how to, damage things properly. We don't throw away cups, apparently. I mean, we do, but we have to, put them a certain way and wash them first, which doesn't make sense if we're going to throw them away anyway, whatever. So, it was a really, really rough morning, and then I got a frappe, so, yay. I mean, that was there it is. There's a frappe. It's melted now, but that was the highlight of my day. There's that. And I'm talking really loudly, and I don't understand why. I just can't be quiet. I think I've had too much coffee. Anyway, yeah, so there's this girl on Facebook, and she's faking Brickell bones, and it's really, really funny, because my friend, Rachel's really, really pretty, by the way. She's extremely gorgeous. She's like a younger version of Megan Fox, with bigger eyes, kinda. Like, her eyes are brighter. I mean, not bright, like brighter blue, they're like the same blue, kinda, but her eyes look, a little bit wider. I mean, not wider, I'm gonna stop. I don't know how to explain it. She's gorgeous either way, whatever. So yeah, Rachel called her out for being a fake and everything, and the girl decides to call her a lesbian, as if that's an insult. And I'm just sitting here like, what? How, since when is being a lesbian an insult? Okay, if that's how you're gonna insult me, then I'd really hate to see you try to compliment me, because I take that as a compliment, hey, you're a lesbian, oh, hey, thanks. Whatever. It's not like it's a dig or anything. I don't understand this girl's logic. I'm not even sure it's really a girl in real life. But, I don't know. Its arguments kind of sound male, so I'm just calling it an it right now, because I have no idea. But, yeah, its major defense is, oh, you're a lesbian. And then to use the, pardon my French, and I really hate this word, and I don't want to use it, but no, I'm not going to use the word. I'm going to use the definition for it. The logistical definition of it in the dictionary is a mighty bundle of sticks. It's also a derogatory term used for gay people. It starts with an F. And if you know what I'm talking about, I'm so sorry. It's a horrible word. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, good. Don't try to figure it out. So there's that. And she's calling her, bitch and everything. And Rachel's not. She is the sweetest girl I have ever met. I've never melt. Okay, Rachel, I'm melting you now. I've never met anybody who is half as kind-hearted and half as caring and compassionate as Rachel. She is definitely the world's greatest person. And there's nothing else I could say. She's perfect. I know perfection doesn't exist. Words, perfection. Perfection doesn't exactly exist. It's just an ideological thing, and we don't really have any way to achieve it or anything, but if perfection did exist, she'd be the definition. I don't think she's ever made me upset before. I mean, maybe she's a little bit too kind sometimes, and I think that's a horrible thing to say, because you can't really be too kind, but she's really forgiving and everything, and, I mean, she's forgiving when she doesn't need to be, and other than that, I don't know. I feel like, she deserves a lot better than she has had in everything. She deserves the utmost respect and attention, the best everything. Rachel is the best person in the world, and I would do anything for her. I really would. So, with that being said, this girl starts calling her names and being rude to her for calling her out on something she should have been called out on a long time ago. I just got snapped. I made a status so that she couldn't just delete it and start calling me a lesbian, which, again, not an insult. It's not an insult, really. It isn't. But yeah, I made a status where she couldn't delete it, and called her out and tagged everybody who thought she was real. So, we're waiting for her to respond, that one to respond, and we're gonna see how it goes. it is in the thing, not, well, that's a thing too, but, okay, you know what I mean. It's too early, I'm sorry, it's like noon now, but I'm still not really awake. So yeah, we're gonna see how that goes and everything, you know, whatever. Gonna do the do. So, I started this video just, I intended to complain about work a little bit and then go on to talk about how people fake one another, how stupid that is. I mean, use your own photos, and the thing about it is, like, she's not even using the same girl's photos. She's using, like, 4 different people's photos, and, I mean, one of them is Brooke Hellbones, but the other girls don't even look like Brooke Hellbones. It's like, if you're gonna fake someone, 1, make sure you have the right name. 2, make sure you have the same photos from every like, use one person, and make sure all the photos are from the same person. 3, make sure you actually have their addresses and stuff right. This fake is using my town and my friends' towns. Like, I have a group of friends who live in the same town as me, but the thing is using our town. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I've never seen Brooke Hellbones around here. I really haven't, and I doubt that you're that, because it's not a really big town, and it's not really easy to miss someone who looks like Brooke Hellbones. Like, I'm pretty sure if she lived here, I would know, and she doesn't. So, like, I mean, that is just plain stupidity right there. I mean, faking someone in general is stupid, but if you're gonna do it, at least do it properly. Make it hard for us. I knew it was fake the minute I looked at that profile. I didn't even have to look through the photos or anything. I saw that the fake picture, I was just like, yeah, I've seen that in like 50 different Google engines. So I looked at a couple other ones, I was like, yeah, I knew it was fake. Anyway, the fake's going by the name Jennifer Bell. Well, I have a friend here whose last name is Bell, so I was kind of like, well, benefit of the doubt, no, wasn't worth it. It's a fake. But yeah, so, I mean, if you're gonna fake somebody, do it right, but don't fake anybody either way. Don't do it. It really, really bugs people. Rachel, as I was saying, best beautiful person in the world. Best person in the world. Most beautiful girl ever. She gets faked a lot. I help her bust fakes of her all the time. And, someone's messing with newspaper and bags or something. I'm assuming that's Petey or Trevor. I named the toad Trevor, by the way. Trevor the Hypnotoad. Harry Potter and Futurama. But, back to what I was saying. Yeah, don't fake people. Just don't do it. It's really annoying. Rachel's been faked so many times, and the accounts always get deleted. I don't see what the point is. If you're gonna fake someone, why? I mean, your account's just gonna get deleted. You're gonna get called out and, you know, ripped on for it. It's not like you're achieving anything. You really aren't. All you're achieving is making people think that you're a horrible person, because you kind of are. You're stealing someone else's photos that they worked at. You're stealing someone else's identity, and you're sullying their name. It's just, it really is a horrible thing to do. But, I don't know, it's what people do, I guess, so whatever. I've personally never faked anyone. I mean, like, me and my friend, we made an account one time using fake photos to catch other fakes, but if someone asked us outright, like, are those photos yours? We said no. We didn't claim them, so technically we didn't fake anyone, because we didn't claim to actually be that person. If you assumed, sure, go ahead, whatever. We weren't gonna, you know, go out and, like, tell everybody, no, this isn't us. But, we kept that around for a week, because there were a couple of fakes who wouldn't actually respond to anyone who wasn't another fake, and that was kind of weird, but then we, like, deleted the account because it felt wrong. Anyway, that's all I wanted to rant about today, was just, you know, people being fake and everything, and, you know, and, yeah. Oh, also, I was supposed to go to see Yumi at 6 in September. VIP, I was going to see them and meet them and everything, and it was going to be the best thing in the world, but I went to go buy the tickets today, because I was going to take Rachel with me. I was going to fly her in across the country to where I live and drag her with me to this concert and everything, but they sold out, which is wonderful, so I'm looking at, like, other things that I can kidnap her for. because I haven't seen her in damn near 3 or 4 years or something. It's been forever. I haven't seen her since 2011. It's over 3 years. It's going on 4 now, and it's just, I don't know. She's my absolute best friend of all. I have best friends. I have a handful of best friends, but she's the one who's always, you know, I think she's the one I'm the closest to out of all of them. And I know that's mean to say, and I hope none of my other best friends get offended by that, because I love them too, and they've been through a lot with me, and they know a lot about me and everything, but out of all of them, she is the, you know, as far as females, I mean, there's her and there's Kenneth, but yeah, Bunny Cat and my kitty Rachel. Those are the 2 most important friends in my entire life, and I don't know where I'd be without them. So yeah. Anyway, I'm done. Love you guys.